Yeah, it's an insulation. It's called solomite. All right, everybody, so welcome to our visitor center. Here you will see some models of the previous generations of rovers that we landed on Mars. The little one over there is Sojourner. She was part of the Pathfinder mission that landed on Mars in 1997. She was just an experiment to see how difficult it would be to drive a rover on Mars. She didn't really have a scientific objective other than that. Originally, they thought she would last about a week. She ended up lasting close to 3 months. This is a composite model of the Mars exploration rovers Spirit and Opportunity, twin rovers that landed at separate locations on Mars in 2004. Now, originally, these rovers were expected to last 3 months. And believe it or not, Opportunity is still exploring the surface of Mars 13 years later. So part of that is due to durability and smart handling. Part of that's actually due to luck. So these rovers have what's called a rocker bogie suspension system that allows them to traverse obstacles that are roughly twice the size of the wheels. They can tilt 45 degrees in any direction without tipping over. But they are driven very carefully. Their top speed is really only a few centimeters per second. So they'll be driven for a few hours during the day and then parked at night. As you can see, they are solar paneled. So during the winter months, when the days get shorter, they'll hibernate the rovers. They'll park them on some southward-facing slope to get as much sunlight as possible, and they'll just do science in place for a while. Now, originally, they thought the rovers would last 3 months, maybe a little bit more, but after that time, that the Martian dust would accumulate on top of these solar panels and block them from receiving enough sunlight. But we got lucky because Mars frequently has these little wind cyclones that come around, and they'll actually dust off the spacecraft. They'll dust off the spacecraft for us. So we got lucky in that sense. Now, these rovers are like our geologists on the surface of Mars. They actually discovered a mineral called hematite, which forms under the presence of liquid water here on Earth, and they found it on Mars. So further strengthening the case that liquid water once flowed on the surface of Mars. And keep in mind, wherever you have liquid water, you have the